Good morning, everyone. It is day 4 of the 100-day challenge to pro, and we have a very early start today. Very early start, but the skies are blue and we've got a big day ahead as always. It's been some busy days on these first days of the challenge. I love it. Bit of pressure, but I love it because can you make diamonds without pressure? Today I want to share something with you a bit more, let's say today is just not all about football. It's something a little bit deeper than that. I'm going to get into it, but first guys, it's all about that training. And we're just about to head into the gym again and get ourselves a little bit of that pumpity pump over there right now at the gym. So let's head in. Now I know that we were just on this yesterday, but the warm-up always has to start with something, all right? Air bike, a bit of a jog. Could be on the bike over there, on the rowing machine, whatever it is. Getting 5 minutes in, just with a warm up the body, even if it is a upper body focus session today. And then we're gonna get into this next. The warm up, it is all based around warming up the full body. So that's what we're gonna do. It may not be the most interesting stuff, but it does the job. And most importantly, not only does it warm up our body, but it prevents injury, especially early mornings like today, where it's a bit cold. You've already had consecutive days of training, and all right, next up. And when we warm up, we're not just warming up our upper, but our lowest too, because we will have some lower body elements. And it's also good if you've been on feet the last couple of days. If you had a game the previous day, you're doing an upper body session the next day, then it's important to do things like this. Bridges with a roller, which I'm holding right now. Even though we didn't have an on-feet session today, we did do off-feet on those, and that was pretty intense. And we did work the hammies and the glutes still. And then we're also working the abductors, which a lot of footballers actually don't work out, but it's kind of very important because you hear a lot of players get groin injuries, and that can be as a result of weak groin, weak inner thigh muscles. But also by working the abductors, you can strengthen all other parts of the lower legs and lower body. So very important. Okay, first part of the workout is a lower body circuit. So I'm just getting started with some single leg hamstring bridges, and I'm going down for about 15 reps. I've had hammy issues in the past, so I've got to make sure that my hammies are bulletproof, ready for anything. That includes both the right and the left. Then I'm doing some side bends, and again, just to work that side, get those side bends, working the side of the core, trying to still keep my posture straight and just get my hip down and up. All right, next one is calf raises. So you guys might be thinking, Nick, your calves look like at a reasonable size. Why are you training your calves? Well, there's a big difference between size and strength, okay? You can have size on your calves, but it's still important to develop that strength. And if I develop that strength, it's gonna help me prevent injuries like I've had before with my tendons, with the calves in general, and just other parts of that lower body and that foot, ankle, etc. So, very important to work the calves today, especially when I'm fighting things like tendonitis in my Achilles. I gotta do my calf raises, which are loaded. So now we get our upper body component in, and people ask me, starting off with some dumbbell inclines. Sometimes I just do like to put the feet on the bench. I just feel like my core is more engaged and I'm working with better form. I never want to arch my back, that will be the worst. So now we're doing some leaning lateral raises. We're going to do some side planks, then we're going to go to the ab machine. So just a bit of core, a bit of lats to kick it off, to close it off. Morning time. Always love to do some side planks. Got 60 seconds here. Always the thing with planks, guys, like at Train Effective, when we have camps and stuff, people come in, do push-ups, people come and do core. And it's crazy how people just don't get the basics right. So you can see, as I'm just doing core, everything's pretty straight, right? I'm not going down like this. It's all straight. My core is straight, posture is straight. So don't slouch, don't go like this, or you feel it more in your back, or it's just not working the right muscles when you really should be feeling it here. So make sure you pay proper attention to your form, guys. Form is everything. Form and technique is everything. It's not about how long you do it, about the weight and all that stuff. It's about your technique and your form, the very first and foremost. And make sure that when the going gets tough, breathe in and out. We're just gonna finish with some arms. The cool stuff, the stuff for the summer beach body in winter. Yeah, we're already preparing in that winter, guys. But yeah, I'm just doing some bicep curls, and then I'm gonna do some triceps, and then this workout is done. Now you might be thinking, where's George? Where's Dan? Where are the video guys? And they are at church. Yeah. All glory to God, Allah, whoever you believe in. They got something to do. And for me, we got to keep the show rolling today. So I thought, like, if it's just going to be you and me today, then let's go a little bit deep, a little bit personal, and let's share something that I don't usually tell many people. I'm about to go in a lot of pain soon. So I gotta get this one thing. It's not on the left, not on the right. It is definitely not it. I don't know where I'm going. Do you know where I can find numbit? Like a numbing gel?
Oh, here.
Oh yeah, cool. Thank you, cheers. So I got this. Any guesses to what this might be for? And I think with this, I've got to explain a little bit about what this is and how I've got to this. Let's go. Alright. So, this cream is going to be something that I'm going to use now. And it's in preparation for an appointment I have. Yeah, and I know it's going to be a little bit painful, but that's just the nature of the appointment and how it goes. But I think as I just open this, this is something that I'm supposed to apply like 20 minutes before this appointment, and I have like 5 minutes, so not a good start. But anyway, we're going to talk about, I thought this would be a good chance to talk about something that I don't tell a lot of people. It's a little bit difficult for me to talk about this, so I thought, like, I mean, why don't I just do it by just kind of like getting on this camera and just doing it. Like, I don't have much time. I thought, right, if I don't have much time, I don't have much time to think, and I wanted to talk about this at some point in this journey, so why not just get it out of the way quick and let you guys in like how I'm feeling and stuff. So a lot of people say, like, Nick, you know, how do you get the courage to like go film in different places? How do you get the courage to like talk to different people? How do you get the courage to do this 100-day challenge where you're putting yourself in front of the world and everything? And I'm like, well, it really comes down to this and this story. I'm putting on this cream right now because I'm about to go in an appointment, and it's an appointment that helps clear some issues I had from the past, and that was with my acne. Now, I know I used to be the kid where, you know, people would say, oh, how soft your skin is, you got baby skin, and then it all changed when I was about 14. I started getting pimples, and I didn't just get 1 or 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 pimples. I got loads, dozens of pimples. I got pretty bad acne, and because of that, I started going to school, and people at school would call me names like Crater Face. I remember some like kindergarten year 1 kids getting on the bus, and they come up to me and be like, hey, what's wrong with your face? And that just makes you want to go cower in the corner, right? And just sit at the back of the bus. It got kind of progressively worse. And then my acne, 14, 15, 16, it got like just progressively worse, and I thought it was just going to be a phase, but it just never went out. And I had to resort to using this pill called Accutane. And Accutane helped, although it was like one of the worst experiences of my life in how this drug would like make you feel and make you like the effects out of how this drug, not necessarily how it makes you feel, but the effects it has on your body. It's like insane. Actually, I don't actually recommend anyone to take this unless it was unless it was a last resort. But through that experience, it made me a bit insecure. It made me not want to look people in the eye. It made me want to avoid different types of lighting. It made me not be 100% confident. There were times that maybe there'll be an event, a dinner, like hanging out with friends or whatever, and I look at my skin and I'm like, and I could be like, man, I don't want to hang out with these people with all this stuff on my face. Come on. But I tried to push through it. I tried to always think, oh, this is a phase, I'm gonna get out of it. And you know, I took those pills. I did take those pills. Who's that? And it did clear it up a bit. But yeah, acne has, although I don't say it much, acne has really been a huge part of my life. I tried everything. I tried those pills. I tried every single treatment you could think of, but my skin has never been 100% perfect, and it never will be. And that's just something that nowadays I'm just comfortable with. It's like, that's who I am. I can't really change it. And like, you know, as long as I can be in this video talking to you guys, at least I can frame it in a positive way. Now, why am I talking about acne in a football video? Well, actually, it has everything to do with this challenge. And this challenge is all about overcoming insecurities, overcoming your fears, putting yourself out there. And if I let this acne and this skin situation hold me back, then I would not put myself out there. I would not do what I actually want to do, which is document this process with all you guys. I wouldn't want to be in front of the camera. If I cared so much about what other people think, I would not play my best. I would not get in front of this camera. I would not do this challenge. Because if I was always in my head about what other people think, what do they think about my skin? It's the same about oh, what do they think if I lose the ball? What does this coach think of me? And if you're always in your head about what other people think about you guys, it's just going to go in a negative spiral. You're not going to be happy with yourself because you're always looking for validation. You're always looking for confidence from other people when the confidence should come within, and you should be happy with yourself first. And I look at my skin now and I think, okay, look, it's not perfect. A lot of scarring and stuff. But guys, this is who I am. This is my story. This is my journey. There can only be one of one. That's me. Only one of one. And you got to own it. So I'm going to an appointment now that's going to help clear some of that acne stuff that I experienced and the scarring and all the stuff that was left over. And I'm not looking forward to it because these appointments always hurt. But yeah, I guess we just got to do what we got to do. Oh, it's you?
Yeah. How are you?
Sorry. Always. I can't park where I used to. Okay, I'm here for the appointment now. Ready for some pain. No. What? I look horrible.
Yeah.
Can you say that again?
You look horrible.
I think this is the most painful one I got.
Today?
I've just been absolutely destroyed on this table here.
Done, beautiful.
Thank you. What do you think, guys? What do you think? Take one of these. Alright, thank you. Well, that was interesting. And the reason I wanted to make this video was just to let you guys know that everyone has an insecurity, including me, and that we shouldn't not do something that we want to pursue just because of the way we feel, the way we feel we may be judged, the way we feel what other opinions might be and how they're going to affect us. No, that doesn't matter. You got one life, you got one opportunity every single day, and I'm not going to let anything stop me just because someone thinks what I'm doing is wrong or someone doesn't like the way I look. That's their problem, not mine. Imagine if Leo Messi cared too much about his height when he was younger. Would he be the footballer he is today? Imagine if Michael Jordan cared about his rejection from the high school basketball team. Would he become Michael Jordan? Imagine Bethany Hamilton. She lost her arm, got bitten off by a shark. Would she be the surfer she ended up becoming to be? No. And that's why you got to do what you got to do. You got to be you, and you got to use every insecurity that you have to your advantage, your strength, and your willpower to make something happen. And this is the morale of day number 4. Guys, peace.
Tell me how to be in this world. Tell me how to breathe in and feel no hurt. Tell me how, 'cause I believe in something.